Hi everyone, so today what I want to do is share with you some products that the people at Diva Collections were nice enough to send me. It was really interesting. I had gotten in contact with them. They are out of Vernon, California, out in Los Angeles, and I've been ordering a lot of things from them, but I offered to use my YouTube channel if they had anything that they wanted me to sample to show my viewers. So it was really cool. We went back and forth a little bit. They hadn't known anything about that kind of thing, and to do something like that. So I just requested certain things, and they kind of looked at my request, I guess, after they said, what would you like to look at? And then they sent me what they thought, we can start with, because they've never done something like this before. So I think it's cool. So they have a little note in here, and she already put that it was for review. And so when I opened it up, I checked it out. I thought, oh, that's really cute. So they sent different Spangles, and you guys might have ordered from them already. And I do know there are things they sell. I'm not sure if they sell them in this size, but I think they do sell these things smaller. They sell glitter of different types. So yeah, they sell Spangles, but they also sell glitter in different types. And of course, this you would consider a Spangle. I'm not sure what the going rate is right now, but this is how big they sell the bags, and they're like $2 or less. Maybe they went up a little bit. I'm not sure right now. I haven't priced them recently. So these are some other things that they sell, and I already had these in my drawers here. The huge bags of, look at this holographic, beautiful glitter. So a lot of people are familiar with them already from the things I've bought from them. And you can check them out. It's very inexpensive. Again, it's Diva Collections. I'll have their website there. So they sent these gorgeous little green swirl Spangles. They're holographic. They're all holographic. Some little orange triangles, which I don't have. I think someone has sent me some of these, but I haven't purchased these myself. These blue ones, again, I did not purchase any of these products. They sent them to me for a review. They're like blue teardrops, or like water drops, and then these gorgeous purple circles. So there's some larger ones, some smaller ones, and the little tiny circles, and there's the hollow circles, as you can see. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try probably one of them out for you guys. And I know I bought in the past from them, and some of the glitters are great. They're fine. I put them in glitter mixes. They don't bleed. Other ones do. Some Spangles do if they're metallic, and especially if they have like a coating on them. But she included instructions on how to use them. So this is why I did have some bleeding with some of them, and some of them don't have bleeding. But you can definitely try them out. If you're going to use them in acrylic, what I do is I just get some of the monomers and the liquid and just put it on a couple of them. If they start bleeding, then they're not good for a mix, And if they don't, then this is what you're going to do. If you don't want to put in the mix, right, because you're going to use them separately. So they said the proper way to use the confetti is 1, place the star or confetti with nail glue. So this is, let's say you've already done your acrylic nails or your just nails, but if I'm talking about acrylics, okay, or gel. You've already laid down your design. Let's say it's a glitter mix, and then you're going to put some of these confetti on top of it. So they're not mixed in, but they're going to be on top. So you would put some nail glue, put down your little item. And then, so you're not sticking it down with acrylic, okay? And this is when you finish your design, apply a coat of any clear top coat or UV gel. Let it dry. So when you have applied what you wanted, you can put a little bit of top coat on the glitter, on the confetti, okay? And then let it dry. And that's going to seal in the color, so when you go to put acrylic or your top coat overlay, it's not going to smear, okay? I hope that makes sense. And of course, I'll show you, like I said. And then this is or UV gel. So apparently UV gel, obviously you're going to put a little bit. Don't really, I wouldn't rub it too much because you might still smear it anyway. Let it dry. And then 3, you want to encapsulate with your clear powder and then ready to buff, right? So then you would encapsulate with your acrylic, file, shape, and buff like always. So I'm going to show you guys what their instructions are, how to use their Spangles or confetti, however you want to call it. And then I'll have their information there. So I'm really happy that they trusted me to try this out, and I will have the review coming right up. So what I did is I just chose a couple of these Spangles to use, a couple of the confetti. And I'll use some of the green swirls and some of the orange rectangles. I put them down right here, or triangles, sorry, I put them here, and just a couple, and then I just formed a quick nail. The tutorial review isn't about the nail, it's about these items. So I just used the DivaDC products. I'll be using to encapsulate the clear, the DivaDC or Diva Collections clear. For the nail bed, I used the Cover Pink. Okay, these I did purchase, they did not send that to me. And then I have this beautiful mix. They're called Birthday Confetti by L. Helsel 26 from one of the swaps, and it is beautiful. I think I've used this already in a nail design, but I'm going to use it again. I really love it. So pretty. Thank you so much, Lisa. And so what they say to do is to place the star or confetti with nail glue. So I have this brush on nail glue by IBD. I love this kind of nail glue. I'm telling you, I've used this for about 2 years. It hasn't dried out yet. Everything's good. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of nail glue, and just a little bit because I don't like what happens sometimes. Nail glues dry white. This one does not, but just in case. And I'm gonna pick up like this little spangle and just place it there, okay? So I'm just placing it for right now. If you like to give your spangles a little bend, I don't know if you can see, there it is, before you place them down so they're more curved, you can definitely do that. And I'm going to place a little bit more glue here and there to pick up or to place some of the little orange triangles, okay? So I'm just going to place these, and then it says to let that dry, so I'm going to let that completely dry. Okay, I'm going to place 2 or 3 more. Oh, they're not working with me right now, but it'll, when I find where I put the glue, I'll place a few more, and then we'll let that dry. So it's dried, and step 2 says when you're done with your design to apply a clear top coat or UV gel. So I'm just going to apply it. It's not sealed yet, guys. It's not encapsulated, okay? These are still raw, as you can kind of see. It's kind of bumpy and everything, okay? And so I'm just going to cover each little item. And you might even want to do this with any other items that you've purchased that bleed. That way you don't have to waste them, you know, you can still use it. Okay, so I'm going to encapsulate them. Just those items with the nail polish. And then I'm going to let that completely dry. So I'm going to let those dry, and then we'll come back and I'll encapsulate the nail. Guys, it's nice and dry. I'm going to encapsulate. The thing is, here at my mom's house, she does not like the smell of acrylic products, so I'm going to go outside, just like I formed the nail outside. I'm going to be using the professional clear powder, the monomer that goes along with the professional, obviously professional monomer, and I'm going to encapsulate it and file shape and buff it, and then we'll see if, you know, how it looks. Okay, so I have file shaped and buffed the nail, and then their instructions, the last thing, number 3, like I read to you guys at the beginning, encapsulate, well, we have clear powder, which I did, ready to buff, right? So now I'm just going to put a top coat on it, and let's see how those confetti look, or the spangles. Not the best nail I've ever done in my life. It was really quick, but I haven't even done nails in a while since I moved, so it was kind of fun to pull out my supplies and get that going. I really like the shape of the nail though, so I'm thinking maybe I should do something like this. But of course I use a nail form, which I haven't done on my own nails ever. But yeah, maybe I'll try it. Okay, so this is just Seche Vite. I don't want to use the gel. I just wanted to kind of show you guys what's up. And no bleeding at all. Let me see if that'll focus for you guys. You can see the little green swirl there. No bleeding. The little triangles I put on this side, I know it's hard to see. I will have a picture for you, but no bleeding. So if you already had some spangles from them that bled, I definitely recommend using this technique. That way you can still use your little spangles and your confetti. If you have not used them, then, you know, here is the idea of how to use them. And if you have some from other companies, I'm pretty sure it'll work the same if you were to just cover them with a little bit of nail polish before you encapsulate. That way you don't smear. And even those, I'm thinking hopefully that works. I'm not sure, we'll have to see. But you know, when you buy spangles at the store, like that Michaels, or, you know, from other companies that sell glitter that maybe it's not for nails, you can try to do that with it and see if they just stay nice. So thank you so much, DivaDC, for entrusting me to do a little review, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. And if you have any questions, again, I'll have their information there, and see you at the next one. Bye, guys.